Juanito mucho loco. Sometimes I write something that's so simple and people are like, oh, it's the greatest. I'm like, really? It's a part of my life and always will be. And I'm going to tell you, it's been the happiest part of my life. It's hard. It's not always hard. There are some days, bro, where I go, I'm tired. I'm going to stop. So the Chalk Eaters approached me. They had just seen the whole 30th anniversary show, and they're big fans, big Sonic fans. I said, well, what do you want to do? And they said, we have this idea, make fun of an aging Sonic. And I just started laughing, Juan. I just like, what are you telling me? And they're like, yeah, so we're going to do this. We're going to like, Sonic's now like sitting on the couch, you know, with a TV remote. And I thought they were going to have like a beard hair growing through him or something, and I said, okay, let's do it as long as you don't, you know, as long as you're not making fun of. At first I thought they were going to make fun of the fans like you who turned 30.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why I said, and I don't know if you saw the extra reel that we did. I'm like, you're making fun of me. You talking about me? 30? Wait, I'm 54. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. So I agreed to doing it, and we took our time, and that took us maybe, oh my God, I think start to finish, probably almost a year to put it all together with the animation. That's how it happened. Now it's like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 million views on YouTube alone. I mean, I'm just like, wow. Those guys, Chalk Eaters, are Russian guys. My Russian friends, talk to them, and that's how we all kind of came together, you know, because I didn't know of the Chalk Eaters, and now I'm like big fans of them. I think they're awesome. Juan, I have to give you a little bit of background. I'm not a gamer. I knew nothing when I started with Jun Sonoy from Sega. When I was a kid, I played Pong. Bung, bung, bung. Oh, yeah. That's all we had. Okay, I never developed into any more than Pong. And so when June reached out to me and said, look, I want to get you involved, and I love your voice, and I think we can do some great stuff together, I didn't understand what he was talking about. We did the first Thrill of the Field songs for the Sega NASCAR game. That kind of got me introduced a little bit. And then we started working closely on Adventure 2, and I didn't know, he just sent me drawings. It's really cool process. They send me storyboards, you know, all hand drawn. I still have them. I wish I could share them with the community, but it's all protected, and I don't, you know, it's a big corporation stuff. But I would get the drawings, and I would get little descriptions like Sonic does this, Eggman does this, and this. And then they'd send me little animation pieces, and then I would just have to write. So when I wrote Live and Learn, I'm going to tell you so honestly, as I sit here, I didn't think it was good. When I turned it in, I said, June, is it good? And he was like, it's great. I go, you sure? You know, what I'm trying to say in this song is that just that live and learn, the experiences we have to go through, and the challenges as we make our way through. We have to live, we have to learn, he goes, no, it's great. Sometimes as an artist, Juan, you don't know touches someone, you know, that you get the reaction. Sometimes I write something that's so simple and people are like, oh, it's the greatest. I'm like, really? I wrote that sitting on the toilet, you know, so it's crazy. So Live and Learn, that's how it came about. Even when Adventure 2 came out, I never played the games. I didn't want to be affected by any of the characters. So it was better for me to understand like a movie, what happens in the movie, than it is for me to know that Eggman is a bad guy, Sonic is a good guy. I didn't want to know, and let me build the music to support that. So to this day, I have never played any of the games that I have music on, ever. I was just talking about this with my family. It's a great question. It is and has been and continues to be a massive part of my life. I mean, I've been working on these songs for 20 plus years. You know, since 1998 is when I started with Jun Senoue. 1998, and I'm going to tell you, it's been the happiest part of my life. It has been the most amazing community that never disappears, no matter how old we get. It doesn't. Now look, I'm 54 years old. I'm still singing Sega Sonic songs at 54, and I'll do it till I'm 84 if I can. And it'll be like, live and learn. And I might take my oxygen, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. We call it a community, right? Like the whole Sonic community. It is. It's like our own country. It's like our own state. It's like our own planet.
Language.
And it doesn't matter where you're from. I've met people through, working on things in Pakistan, in Sri Lanka, in, Mexico City, everywhere. And everyone knows Crush 40, everyone knows Sonic and the whole franchise. And it will never disappear. And that's what I love about it. These fans don't go because we're a community and we hold great memories. You too, I mean, you're young. And when you were younger, don't these games just have such a great time and place in your memories? Playing them and enjoying them, right? And these games and this music and this community is a part of me forever till I die. Oh, you're killing me. Okay, so I'm working on right now album number 99. 98 worldwide releases with all the projects that I've done, and if I've participated on someone's album. So if you can do the math, 99 times 10 songs, it's a lot of songs. So to pick a favorite, oh my God, okay, I can do this. I'll just give you some of the different genres. So from Crush 40, I have 3. Live and Learn, number 1. I'm All of Me, number 2. What I'm Made Of, number 3. Those are my 3 top from that franchise. From my hardline music, we have to go back to 1992 with my first album, Double Eclipse, a song called In the Hands of Time. And it's a slow song, and if you've never heard it, you should listen to this song because it's about being patient in this life. With all this social stuff, all this social media, and these, a rich YouTuber, I've got a Lamborghini, I've got this, it creates so much pressure for people to try to look at themselves and say, I'm not as good as that person. And it's so ridiculous, the pressure that kids are under because of a lot of the social interaction. And this song, In the Hands of Time, is about being grateful for the things that come to you that are simple. You don't realize how important it is until you break it or until it hurts. So for me, that song, In the Hands of Time, is about patience. It's about being grateful to the small things. That's hardline. Axel Rudy Pal Band, Oceans of Time. It's another slow song. I love the ballad songs, and because the fans love the melody of this song, and when we play it live, the people sing and the whole thing. And my solo album, I think One Voice, because I believe that there, even in times of crisis and even in times of war, like what's going on now, I think the majority of people are together and are one. And, we all look for happiness and good health and take care of our families and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, being an artist like this and being able to reach so many people, I feel, not every musician does, but I feel a sense of responsibility to whatever I write. I love sending positive message. Even some of my heavy stuff, my heavy stuff still has good message. It's hard. It's not always hard. There are some days, bro, where I go, I'm tired. I'm gonna stop. And then I do a show, and I see the faces, and I go, I can't stop. It's not fair. The people need. It's the best medicine. The music. That's always been my purpose, Juan. You know, I'm doing a donation, a charity site. My quest for this year, 2022, is to raise as much awareness for mental health. There's so many people struggling. It's no different than getting a cold and you have to go to the doctor. If you don't feel good here in your mind, then you need help, and it's to be taken seriously. And so I started a charity, and I'm going to send you, when we're done with our interview, I'm going to send you a link that if you can share with people, and a chance for people to win a brand new $5,000 guitar for only $1. All you have to do is donate $1, and you can win a $5,000 guitar. I'll ship it anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. He's great. So I've known him forever. Our little boy, our boys, they're not little anymore, but our boys grew up together. So June used to live in San Francisco, and I lived in the Los Angeles area. So we were only a short plane ride away. We would go on vacations together. Our girls would ice skate together. They were competitive ice skaters. So June and I are more than just musical partners. We're friends and we're family. So I'll be speaking to him this weekend while he visits his parents. His parents lived where the tsunami happened. We're very, very lucky to live through that, but they lost a tremendous amount of their friends and family members. That's where Song of Hope came in, that I wrote with June. But June is a great person, hardworking. This week, I talked to him every day through email, and he was just going to bed at 4 a.m. Every day. He is the hardest working person I think I've ever known. June and I have great respect for each other, and we have great trust. He's like a brother to me. He's like my Japanese brother that I never had. Since we did the 30th anniversary for Sonic, it's looking like we're going to take that show with the orchestra and everything on the road around the world.
Really?
So, yeah. So we're working on that right now with Sega to have us be live there, and like a theater show, you know. So maybe 1,000 to 2,000 people per show, and go to all the major cities in the world. And I have an idea. I don't know that I can share right now. Let me just say that we are planning something, Juan, that is bigger than any album I've ever done. It's a project that is, I think, massively received around the entire world. And this is not just the 30th anniversary tour that we're thinking about putting together, that we're working on it. It's something even bigger than that. And hopefully I can make it all work. I'll let you know. It happened to me at 3:38 a.m. I woke up in my bed and I had an idea, and I grabbed my phone and I start writing, and my wife goes, are you okay? What are you doing? Yes, I have an idea. So amazing for me. Oh,
really?
My God. Yes.
You had a good time here in Mexico?
I had a great time. I had the best food on the street. Oh, it was so good. And the crowd was, oh my God, I'll never forget the sound of the crowd in that audience. Oh my God, you guys were crazy. You know, we don't have any offers at the moment to return.
Let me show you who I am and what
Oh my God, I miss you guys. I miss you. It's been too many years. And before I get too damn old, I hope I can come and visit and play so we can all remember how important these games and how important this music is for us. And I want everyone to know that I know you're there, and I appreciate and respect the ongoing support, whether I do something now or whether I do something 3 years from now. You guys are always there. It's like I have a family that's the world. So I'm grateful. There isn't a day that goes by that I'm not grateful for each and every one of you. And I want you to know that you guys bring me just as much joy as I hope this music brings you. And you really do. I don't take it for granted for 1 second. So thank you everyone for your support, always.